You and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Gabriel is there to heave it away. Gonzalo Guedes. Carlos Soler. Jordi Alba positions himself well and cuts it out. Longley. Vas. Now it's Camero. Out to the left it goes. Jose Gaya goes on a run down the left wing. Aimed in towards the centre. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. The clearance is short. Gaya. Cleared away. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Messi. And here's Griezmann. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel. Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. Gaya. Vas.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Hoists it forward. Tony Lato. Diakabi. Looks to bypass the midfield. Pique. Well, if anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Diakabi does well there, alert. And it's Gaya. And here's Camero. Gets it back. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a throw. Carlos. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Barcelona can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Pique goes looking. Coutinho. Philippe Coutinho! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Across the field it goes.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
In with the challenge. Diakabi. Gabriel. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gabriel. Gonzalo Guedes. Gamero gets it out to the wing. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Longley can get it clear. Griezmann tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes. Has a hit! He scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Dinks one in. Clears it out of harm's way. Mongala. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Longley gets it away. Griezmann. Has he found his man?
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And he's surging through, going for goal! He has done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
All square again into the dying minutes. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pique sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Messi with the short one. Messi's cross, belts it on the volley. And that is the last effort of the game. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim.